been trying to get this dough all day. Bitch, I've been trying to get this dough all day. Bitch, I've been trying to get this dough all day. Bitch, I've been trying to get this dough all day. Ain't nothing on my mind but the pesos. Ain't nothing on my mind but the pesos.
What up, Gringo Gang, man? Welcome back to another video, man. I gotta start off by saying, man, I appreciate everybody for subscribing, man, liking, commenting on all the videos, man. Y'all showing love, and we going up on a daily basis. So you know I gotta keep dropping and keep bringing y'all the new content, man. So in today's video, I had to show y'all a little something that I peep game on, because we all know that 2023 was all about Taylor Swift. Like the whole year, everything in music, everything in sports, all the news, all the relationship stuff that she's involved in, the whole world was focused on Taylor Swift last year. And with her tour, with Beyonce touring and all that stuff like that, she was the talk of the country. That's all they wanted to talk about, was America's sweetheart, Miss Taylor Swift. Well, I find it interesting because nobody I know listens to Taylor Swift. And granted, we all know the type of demographic that Taylor Swift makes music for. We also know the type of demographic that I make music for, that this channel is for. It's really for hip hop, music that appeals to people of the African American descent. So don't get me wrong, her music is great, and she definitely has fans. She definitely has a lot of people that rock with her. But for us to really be sold the fact that she is just the #1 artist in the world, when we know that most people not checking for that Disney Channel music she be making. Ain't nobody checking for all this high school sweetheart running through a prairie ass music she be making, man. Nobody except for people that look just like her, little skinny white girls, little teenage girls of different nationalities. That's who she makes music for. She does not make music for every different type of person. Her love music is not for every person. It's all from a female standpoint, and usually a young female standpoint. So for the media and everyone to continuously keep pushing Taylor Swift on us, like as if she is just so relatable to everyone, it doesn't sit well with me. And I'm on Spotify. I hope y'all enjoyed the little clip of my latest single, Pesos. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Make sure y'all go and run that up, stream that. Make sure y'all follow me on all the social media, same name. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. But on Spotify, I like to check out all of the artists and look at their stats, because Spotify does give their streaming numbers on their top few songs, as you can see. And when you scroll down to the about the artist page, it ranks the artists in their popularity on Spotify. So this may not be their popularity on the billboards, or there's no census that's been taken to where this is the popularity of the artist amongst the people in that sort of way. This is strictly on Spotify. But what blows my mind is just last month or a month or two ago, Taylor Swift was the #1 artist on Spotify, while she was in all the headlines, when everybody was talking about her, when they were constantly pushing her name in the algorithm, she was number one on Spotify. But she overtook The Weeknd for the number one spot. And we all know that The Weeknd is the closest phenom to Michael Jackson that we have. So how in the world does Mrs. High School Sweetheart make songs about high school breakups overtake the Michael Jackson of this generation? How is that possible? How is that possible? When The Weeknd obviously makes music for everyone. He makes music for the underground people who do shady things and crime. He makes music for Hollywood movies, such as our favorite 50 Shades. He makes music for them. He makes club music, club bounce music. He makes EDM music. He collabs with artists of every type of genre and outsings them, outperforms them on all of their songs. And overall, he just has the broader reach across all demographics of people. So how in the world does Taylor Swift, who has basically one demographic, overtake The Weeknd as the number one artist in the world? It just didn't add up. And as you can see, with us looking and seeing The Weeknd being number one again, and just to show you how close it is, he is number one with 117 million monthly listeners. Now, when we look up Taylor Swift, let's check her out. Taylor Swift is right at number two with 104.3 million monthly listeners. So I'm not making this up. They've been battling for the first and second spots over the last couple of months. And after the Super Bowl is said and done, and Travis Kelce and her aren't the main topic of conversation anymore, and her tour is over, and her album's already out and all that stuff, she has dropped back down to second place, which lets you know that this has all been BS that's been fed to us through the media. She does not have the juice like that. She just doesn't have the number one juice like that. She got the number two juice. Don't get me wrong. She definitely deserves her spot as number two. But number one, when there's a Weeknd in existence, come on, man. Are we serious? We really gonna sit up here and let them tell us that Taylor Swift is bigger than the Weeknd? Come on, man. If you're up on current culture and the current state of music, you know that's some bull. You know what's going on. And let's just check out Drake. Drake is at 84.9 million listeners. So Drake, the Weeknd is bigger than Drake. He's bigger than Taylor Swift, and Drake is number three. And we all know that those three names are the top artists in music right now. It's not even a debate. If you don't agree with that, you're under a rock. You don't know what's going on in the world. And I just showed you the proof. So I just showed you artist number 1, 2, and 3. And I just had to draw attention to this because it's expected. Really, most of us probably would expect Drake to be number 1. But of course, Taylor and The Weeknd, they're a little more commercial than Drake. They have a bit more range, and we all know that vocalizing and singing is a much more respected art than songwriting and rapping and things like that. Even though Drake sings as well, he's not on the level singing wise of a Taylor Swift or a Weeknd. So that's why he's number 3. But he's in the top 3, which makes total sense based on the artists that you see with the top hits every other week. These are the 3 people. So I just had to come and show you guys, man, how the media would try to push a person to the forefront just because the person may match an image or may be the opposite to a Kanye, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like being the opposite reflection of Kanye West after what he did to her, and running along with the narrative of her playing this victim and her overcoming the oppression he put on her and becoming this grand superstar. You know, it's all like they're trying to play out some storybook ending type of thing in the industry, and it's cute, it's cool and all, but at the end of the day, the real will prevail and the fake will fail. You know what I'm saying? So I had to just show y'all what's really true, what's really going on. The Weeknd, without question, Canadian or not, is the #1 artist in the world right now. I don't care what all of the other lists say. I don't care what the Billboard say. I don't care what Apple Music might say. I don't care what anyone says. It's not even close. It's not a discussion. Anyone with common sense and good musical taste knows that The Weeknd has the advantage over anyone else making music right now. And I just showed you the proof to back it up. So man, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Taylor Swift really does deserve to be #1? Do you think that she has a bigger reach than I'm giving her credit for? Do you think Drake should be ahead of both of them? Do you think someone else should be #1? Someone who's not one of those three should be #1? I think it's the perfect order right now. When it was Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, and then Drake, I knew something was wrong with that. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, this is glazing at this point. That's the new term everybody's using. They glazing at this point, boosting Taylor up way higher than she deserves to be boosted. So, man, shout out to Taylor and her success. Shout out to The Weeknd. Shout out to Drake. Once again, this is no shade, but I just like people to be real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating. I don't want to see the girl fail or anything like that. But let's stop trying to make somebody a hero just because that's the person that you want to be the hero. Let the people speak for what they truly feel about her, and let the people vote on who their actual hero is. And the people have spoken once again. It's Abel Tesfaye. It's The Weeknd. Taylor, you know, maybe if you drop a couple of hard hitting albums that can reach everybody, hey, I'll give it to you. I'll go ahead and put you above The Weeknd in that spot. But even with this whole rollout, this whole year of tailoring to Taylor, this whole year of 2023 of tailoring to Taylor, she still drops down to #2 because that's just what it is. There's more people that relate to The Weeknd than relate to her. It's just facts. It's just what it is. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with that or not. Let me know if I'm tripping. You know I ain't tripping. You know I'm spitting facts, man. I appreciate y'all again, Gringo Gang, man. Y'all stay tuned in. Once again, just want to let y'all know I don't do no drops on Sunday. Sunday is the God day. We sit back and we give praise to the Heavenly Father. So I never do no drops on Sunday. So that's why I had to go ahead and give y'all a video today before the clock strike 12. So get back with y'all with some new content next week, man. Y'all hold it down. And I'm out this bitch. You hear me? Yes, sir, ski.